Hi everybody, it's Kelsey from Squiggles and Giggles and I'm here today to do some arts and crafts with you. We are going to make this. It is our springtime floral wreath made out of egg cartons and toilet roll tubes and a paper plate. So if you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so we need to gather the materials for what we need to make our spring wreath. We need some egg cartons, we also need some toilet roll tubes, we need some felt tip pens or paint, we need a pair of scissors, we need some glue, Pritt stick or any type of glue that you can get, we need some tape, and I also have some tissue paper. If you don't have tissue paper handy, you could use kitchen roll or even toilet roll. And of course we need a paper plate. Okay, let's get started. So what we need to do first of all is we need to cut up our egg cartons, and these are going to make the flowers that are going to go on our wreath. So really carefully, we're going to take a pair of scissors, we're going to cut the lid off like that, and then we're going to cut each of these little individual cartons out. Okay, if you only have one egg carton, that's fine because we're also going to use some toilet roll tubes. Now, if you get your toilet roll tube like this, and we're going to get our scissors again, and we're going to just cut right up the middle. So it creates it like this. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to cut it in half. And then we're going to cut that half into another half. So we've got quarters. And we also still have the lid from our egg carton, which we can definitely use as well. But what we're going to do with this is I'm going to draw some circles on the inside, and I'm going to cut those out, and they're going to be some flowers as well. Okay, and I'm going to continue on with this and I'll come back in a wee second. Okay, once you have finished colouring in all of your different cardboard pieces, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some more cutting. Now, our egg carton cups, they don't really look like flowers at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to snip some of the cardboard away, so we've got like a star shape with 4 different sides. So just be really careful when you're cutting. Like that. Or you can just keep them as they are, it's completely up to you. I think this just gives it more of a petal shape for the flowers. They almost look like little daffodils or lilies. And one more. There we go. Now, with the circular bits of card that we've cut out, what we can do is we can snip it the whole way around the outer edge. Don't go right into the middle, just little small snips around the outer edge, and then that will create more petals. Okay, and the toilet roll bits of card, these are going to go like this. We're going to stick those down in a minute, but we want to make these straight edges a little bit more like petal shape. So what we have to do is we just cut it and curve it round. So do that on both ends. Okay, now we need to stick these parts together. So I'm just going to clear this up. Okay, so we've got our glue, and we're going to get the back of one, put lots of glue on it, and we're going to stick it like that. Press it really hard so it really sticks. And we'll do the same with the other one. This one kind of looks a bit like a banana. Like that. Okay. Now, with our egg carton flowers, what we're going to do is we're going to make these 4 petals open up a bit more, and it'll make the flower look really lovely. So how we're going to do that is we're going to get each top of the 4 sides, and we're just going to curl it down. Just curl it down around your finger, like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to do the opposite with these, so we're actually going to curl these in a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. There we go. And then the cardboard shapes that we have snipped out, you can move those a little bit about. I don't know if you can see that. Just to make it look a little bit more 3D. Now, we need to do the inside of the flower. So, as I said, I've got some tissue paper, but you could use toilet roll or kitchen roll. Just whatever you can get your hands on is fine. Or paper, just normal paper. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rip off some of that. I'm going to scrunch it up, but we want it to be quite big because remember we want it to be nice and bright. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to get our glue. Oops. And we're going to put it right in the middle of the flower, and then we're going to stick that down like so. So we're going to do that with all of the egg carton flowers, and these bits as well, and these bits. So let's do it. Okay, now once we have finished sticking all of the centers into our flowers, we're going to move on to our paper plates. So if you get your paper plate, what we're going to do is, you can see here that obviously it's a big round circle, and then in the middle there is a smaller circle. So we're going to cut this bit out, and how we're going to do that is we're just going to get our scissors carefully and snip in that way, and I'm going to cut the middle circle out. Okay, so we've got this. Hello. Alright, now don't throw this bit away. What we're going to do with this is we are going to make some leaves for our flowers and for the wreath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some leaf shapes. I'm going to colour those in, I'm going to cut them out, and then we will move on to the next bit, which is sticking our flowers onto our wreath. Okay, so now we have our leaves. I need to colour them in a little bit more. My cutting skills weren't that good. Okay. Great. Now, we are going to build our wreath. Now, so obviously this has been cut, so we need to stick it back together. So if you just get a little bit of tape, and overlap it, like that, and we can stick it down. Doesn't matter that you can see the tape because the flowers are going to be going over the top of that, so that's fine. So I'm going to do the white side. Because of the texture of it, it'll be easier for the egg cards to stick to. And this is where we get to be really creative, and you can make up your display before you stick it on, or you could just go for it. I'm just going to go for it. So you can stick your leaves on first, and then you can pop all your flowers all over, and let's see how it goes. Now I still have a couple of gaps in my wreath, so what I could do is maybe use some more tissue paper and we could dot it around, sort of fill it out a little bit, or you could get some more card and maybe draw some flowers or some leaves. So I think I will do some more drawing. I want to do a little bit more of the tissue paper. Let's see, what have I done with it? Nope, can't find it. Alright, so, well actually I've got another idea. What you can do then is, if you don't have tissue paper but you've got normal paper, what we can do is cut out a strip of paper, colour it in, okay, now I'm going to do one final press down to make sure they're really sticking. You might have to put loads and loads of glue on, but it just means that the flowers won't fall off when we are hanging our wreath. If any of them do come apart, just get some more glue and really put lots on and press it down. Okay, so I have finished the wreath. I have stuck down all the flowers and all the different bits and pieces. So now I'm going to do the big reveal. You ready? Ta-da! There we go. Here is our wreath. So you can leave it like this and you can just prop it up against a wall or on top of a dresser. Or we can make it into a hanging wreath, which is what I'm going to do. And what you need is a piece of ribbon or string or wool. So I have a lovely piece of lilac ribbon here with some polka dots on it. And I'm just going to double it like this. And I'm going to tie it at the bottom. Put a knot in it. And I'm going to get some tape. And I am going to stick it to the back of the wreath. Press it down firmly. And there we go. There's our wreath. Thank you so much for coming along and enjoying this tutorial. It was really lovely to do it, and hopefully we'll see you again really soon. Thanks.